From downtown Bakersfield, 23 ABC News at 11 starts now.
Good evening. A vigil was held tonight in Central Bakersfield for a local Bakersfield High School alum, Deon Nobles, who was killed last week in a motorcycle crash. 23 ABC's Leslie Gooden has been following this story this week. She attended the vigil, which overflowed with loved ones remembering Deon tonight. They were gathering and remembering him for not only his personality and his character on the field, but off the field as well. She joins us in studio tonight with what they said about him and his memory. Leslie?
Yes, good evening. Many loved ones gather at the corner of Chester Avenue and 2nd Street to pay their respect to 24-year-old Deon Nobles, who loved ones say was a BHS alum football player, known to have some of the biggest energy on and off the field.
You know, he played a huge impact in all the coaches' lives, you know, and everybody going to remember him, of course, for being, you know, inspirational, you know, motivational guy. He was the littlest dude on the field, but always had the biggest heart, you know, and always made the biggest plays.
24-year-old Deon Nobles was a defensive back and running back at Bakersfield High School from 2011 to 2015. Friends say he could be seen on and off the field with the biggest and most infectious smile. On Thursday, loved ones gather at the corner of Chester Avenue and 2nd Street to pay respect to his memory, where on February 14th, Nobles was riding his motorcycle at that intersection when police say Torres Dawson and Nobles collided. Nobles died at the scene, and Bakersfield police arrested Dawson for DUI and gross vehicular manslaughter. Nobles' sister, Sherelle Dyson, says their family is still hurting.
That was my little brother. I'm his only sister. I am my brother's keeper.
And their family has this message to the alleged driver.
Reach out to us. If it was an accident, say sorry. I just want to know why. I don't know nothing. I just need to know why.
Among the crowd, you can find Deon's co-workers, who say he was the most dedicated worker.
So quiet. He was the smallest one out there, but he was the strongest one, I'll tell you that. Strongest guy out there. Smallest one, but strong.
Personality, good person. He always knew what to say. Feeling down, cheer you up, make you smile. He was just that guy everybody wanted.
8th at Rutgers Mortuary, and the celebration of life will be held on February 29th at First Ministries on Robertson Street. The family says the public is welcome to attend both. For now, studio Leslie Gooden, 23 ABC News, connecting you.
Well, new details tonight. Kern County Sheriff's deputies are searching for 2 men wanted for an armed robbery at a McDonald's in Oildale. According to KCSO, around 9:15 tonight, KCSO deputies responded to a call for an armed robbery. The suspects took off before they got there, but witnesses say 2 men with covered faces entered the McDonald's, one armed with a shotgun, demanding money from the clerks. One shot was fired into the ceiling. Thankfully, no one was hit. 4 employees and 2 customers were inside during the incident. The suspects took off and they were last seen in a silver vehicle with an unknown make. Anyone with information is asked to call KCSO at 861-3110. New information tonight. A man charged with shooting 6 people, 1 fatally, aboard a Greyhound bus admitted to bringing a gun aboard and trying to shoot and kill a man he argued with. That's all according to newly released court documents. Now, according to those documents, after getting off of the bus, Anthony Devontae Williams told investigators he debated what to do, simply surrender or force officers to kill him. He decided to give up because he felt he owed it to his mother to tell her goodbye. Investigators wrote all of that in the documents. Williams stole the gun from a friend, he told investigators, and has twice attempted suicide. He said he had been feeling suicidal recently. The 33-year-old has pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder and 5 counts of attempted murder in the February 3rd shooting that happened as the bus traveled north on Interstate 5 south of Fort Tejon Road. Williams is currently being held without bail and is next due in court on April 28th. Turning now to a developing story out of Northwest Bakersfield. The local pizzeria is apparently closed, but the reason why isn't clear at the moment. The Pizza Press near Brimhall Road and Allen Road is closed tonight. 2 signs are posted on the building where the restaurant is located. One says the pizzeria is temporarily closed for maintenance, and another is actually a notice of property seizure from the county property tax assessor's office saying the property has been seized as part of a tax lien. It's unclear if the tax lien seizure is for Pizza Press or the actual property owner. owner where Pizza Press is located. We tried to contact Pizza Press officials for details, but a number listed as a media contact was disconnected. As soon as we get more details, we will have updates on our air and online at turn223.com.
Well, it definitely felt like spring across Kern County today. Bakersfield feeling the warmest temperatures of the year so far with a high of 79 degrees. That's 15 degrees above average. And the last time that we felt temperatures this warm was back on November 12th. And you could expect those warm temperatures to continue tomorrow, all thanks to a strong ridge of high pressure that is centered over the Four Corners. But that's also bringing some easterly winds into the region, so you can expect dry air as we head into your Friday afternoon. So above normal temperatures across the region, but that's all changing as we head into your Saturday as rain is on the way. But what you can expect for those temperatures tomorrow, a high of 75 degrees in Bakersfield, a few degrees below what we were feeling today due to an increase in clouds from that next storm system. 69 is a high in Lake Isabella, 62 in Fraser Park, and our desert cities will be in those low 70s. So warm again for your Friday, but a big drop in those temperatures by Saturday. I have more details on when we will be seeing rain across Kern County coming up next.
The body of a second Porterville firefighter has been recovered, and tonight there's new information about the circumstances that prompted fire crews to rush into the city's burning library. 6 Porterville firefighters escorted their fallen brother out of the building early this morning after a long and exhausting search for his remains. Reporter Santaya Rose with our ABC affiliate in Fresno has the latest details on the investigation.
Fire officials confirmed Thursday when Captain Ray Figueroa and firefighter Patrick Jones pulled up to the smoke-filled building, they had one priority.
Unable to confirm if all citizens had been able to exit the building, Captain Figueroa and firefighter Jones entered the building to conduct a primary search.
Skyview 30 shows a look from above and the gaping hole and devastation where the 2-story library once stood. The challenges these fallen firefighters faced were great. Books served as kindling wood, furniture and other materials were major obstacles, but that was only the beginning of the extreme danger.
The roof of the building collapsed within and on top of the building, which also added safety concerns and difficulties.
The raw emotion is clear in the Porterville fire chief, who limited his comments because of the tears, trauma, and exhaustion he and other firefighters are overcome by.
It's like a roller coaster. It comes up, swells up, chokes you up, and then it goes away. But it's something, there's no words for it. I can't describe it.
The urban search and rescue team worked non-stop using major equipment and cranes to move debris so they could recover Jones. Dogs brought in from Los Angeles who specialize in finding human remains were a huge help.
We did get some hits yesterday off the dog, led us into a general area. Most of our focus was just on the other side of a wall where we were working at yesterday, and we kind of moved some of our efforts last night.
The Porterville police chief has sent the case over to the district attorney's office for review. The homicide investigation is different because detectives haven't even been able to interview the suspects because of laws that protect juveniles.
That was Santaya Rose reporting, and tomorrow the city of Porterville is planning to hold a public remembrance ceremony for Fire Captain Figueroa and firefighter Patrick Jones. According to city officials, the event will also serve as a way to publicly thank the many first responders who have assisted the city this week. The event is scheduled for tomorrow at 4 p.m. in Centennial Park, located on Main Street across from City Hall. Meanwhile, the family of the fire captain Raymond Figueroa, who also died in Tuesday night's fire, spoke to 23 ABC today. Figueroa's father saying he retired from his career as a first responder and wasn't surprised his son made sure people were out of the fire safely.
Knowing my son's character, I knew inside that it would probably end up being him. And of course, it was confirmed that it was him. Because his whole philosophy was that he would never leave a fellow firefighter behind. So I didn't want it to be, but it turned out to be.
Figueroa leaves behind 2 kids. Private services for friends and family of Figueroa are set for Monday and Tuesday of next week in Delano. 3 more people have died due to the flu. That's according to the Kern County Public Health Department. The death toll has grown to 7 for the 2019-2020 flu season. This new number coming only 2 days after the department announced the 4th death of the season. According to Public Health, the first death was reported back in December 2019, and in January, 2 more people died from the flu. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention said influenza has resulted in between 9 to 45 million illnesses, between 140,000 to 810,000 hospitalizations, and between 12 to 61,000 deaths annually since 2010. Today, the Delano Police Department announced they conducted an anti-gang operation this morning that led to the arrest of 12 people. According to Delano Police, the operation was focused at reducing gang violence within the Delano and McFarland communities. Over 35 law enforcement officers participated, with more than 80 locations being targeted. Among those agencies participating were the McFarland Police Department, BPD, Kern County Probation Department, Arvin Police, Ridgecrest Police, and the Kern County Sheriff's Office. The targets of the operation were chosen because of their criminal history, prior gang membership, or their parole status. Those arrested included 2 16-year-olds on probation violations and another 16-year-old wanted on a felony warrant. For a complete list of those arrested and facing charges, be sure to head to our website, turnto23.com.